Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to two hops today. First of all, you know it is Friday, so that means it is Mixed Media Frenzy, and as it is the last Friday of the month, it is a hop. So we opened up the last Friday of every month to anyone who wants to play along and join in on the YouTube and Instagram hops. There is a link to the Facebook group down below if you would like to participate and play along on the last Friday of every month. Here is our inspiration for today. Love it. I'm probably going to hold on to this and use it again as intended with the big grungy crazy love the fills. If you guys couldn't guess it, MK picked this out because she loves her gears, and I suspect that Ronnie, if she is playing along this month, will have some gears on there as well. I, however, am going to go way opposite, since it is also the Pinkfresh Friday hop that we have once a month with my fabulously new crafty friends. So I'm going to do these photos of, yep, that's my husband. I know, you guys are all jealous, right? So anyway, this was the day after we got back from Tugfest, and he had wanted Red Lobster when we were in, he didn't want Red Lobster, he wanted seafood when we were in Florida, and we just never went. I don't like seafood that much. Anyway, long story short, he was preparing to eat Red Lobster, and this is what he did for me when I asked him if I could take pictures of him. So you guys know what happens when he does silly stuff. We definitely have to scrap those. So I have pulled out the Happy Blooms collection, like the farthest collection that I could get away from that sketch, right? But I have everything in this kit. I believe, if you want to know, I was enabled by Sarah Scraps to buy this collection. So I've got the enamel dots. We have got the ephemera. We have got the journaling bits. I have got the puffy frames, which are just one-sided, it looks like. I've got the floral ephemera. This came in a hip kit. Some of this also came in one of my hip kits, which I no longer subscribe to because clearly I didn't use it. But I felt like it kind of matched the mood and feel, so we do have some of that in there as well. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch. Then we've got the Puffy Stickers, which I actually have two of those. Like I said, one came in a hip kit and one came with the whole kit. I have two of the Puffy Alpha stickers. I believe I probably have two of the cardstock stickers. And then here is so much more. Actually, these are all, okay, this is all hip kit exclusives that came in that month's kit, which I will not be using today because it's all about Pinkfresh, but it goes with the collection very well, so I keep it together. And look at this, all of these fun, fabulous papers. Okay, like I said, these up here, not so much of, these are all, that's Pinkfresh. These that are not the Pinkfresh will not be used, so just get those out of there right now. But I do have some scraps and then the entire paper pad. So I am going to figure out what I'm going to do, pick out some things. Obviously, you know, this is too much for me to try to create a layout with. There's too many options. I like options, but not too many. But yeah, instead of the gears, I was thinking of doing, like, you know, him being silly and then making big, pretty florals. So I am going to go ahead and get this sorted out, pick just what I want to use or attempt to use. I will show you that too, and we'll come back and start making the layout. All right, so since I'm kind of wanting to kind of make it look like that beautiful lift, I went ahead and took the tissue paper that I had sitting there. Now, technically, it's not from Pinkfresh, but neither is any of my mixed media, so I hope that doesn't mean I broke the rules, right? But it did come in a hip kit club, which, if they don't do exclusives, to me, they kind of tended to lean towards Pinkfresh, so I'm hoping that counts. So I do just take it and I start applying the ATG and, like, smoothing it out, but wrinkling it at the same time on this periwinkle card or pattern paper. So it oh my lord, it kind of gives it a bit of a messy look. Then I'm going to take my iridescent glaze here, and I was going to paint it on with a brush because I remember this glaze being a little bit liquidy, but as you can see there, I have a new one and I have an older one, and yes, it was kind of hard. So I did use all of this container up because I'm thinking it was already starting to dry out and I wanted to use it. So I'm going to take it and I just kind of use my palette knife, and it doesn't look like it on screen, but I am putting a very thin layer and running it onto off the edge of the tissue paper to basically, twofold. I'm trying to adhere it down as well as make some fun mixed media strokes. And as I'm using the palette knife to stroke on top of the tissue paper, I'm getting a very fun texture, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm thinking about it, and that's when I realized, you know what, let's put some big chunky stripes in here and just kind of get everything covered up. And that is what we do. I do set it to the side and let it dry because I did have some very thick chunks in there. But here you can see I'm just like, let's just use it because it's already drying up and I don't want to waste it. So I get it all on this layout. Here it is all done. I do have my photos. I am Zoom cropping with some friends now, and I kind of forgot to hit record because we were laughing and having a good time. I trimmed the 2 pictures of my silly husband down and matted them, and then I went ahead and popped them up on some fun foam, and I am just using my liquid glue, to go ahead and make sure that it does stick down because of all the mixed media, but also because of the foam. My ATG doesn't always want to stick. So I did take the time off screen to take all of these die cuts from the Pinkfresh collection, and I cut off the white border just because I didn't want it to take away from the background. And now I'm going to make basically a flower explosion as where the gears are in the original. But like I said, I do like the original, so I am probably going to lift that again in the future and use some fabulous gears and such. Today is the Mixed Media Frenzy Hop, so not only will my normal Friday gal pals all have layouts up today, we have opened it up because it's the last Friday of the month, as we always do, open it up and invite everyone to hop along with us, use the inspiration and play along. So there will be quite a list down below of all the lovelies that are playing along, as well as Pinkfresh Friday Hop, where we get together and we use just Pinkfresh, or in my case, almost all, except for the mixed media and the tissue paper, Pinkfresh products, and see what we can create. And because I have this beautiful collection, I do love to play along with this. And I do have several other odds and ends of Pinkfresh, but this is the only whole collection that I have, so I really need to step my game up, right? If I'm going to continue to play along with this fabulous hop. But I have enough in what I have in this collection, to last me for quite some time. So my title is simply going to be that little banner piece that I stuck on there. It says my favorites, and then I'm going to use the thickers from the collection as well to put person, because he is my favorite person. He is silly, he is crazy, and I'm blessed to say he's all mine. And I do use it in green, which I hope he doesn't mind because, he doesn't like green. Right here is the little banner that says my favorite. So before my video is over, I do want to remind you, please check everybody else out down below. Give them some love, likes, and do all the YouTube-y things that you can. And we are going to just pop in a few more stickers here and there. I will add some liquid glue, even though they are stickers and they are super uber sticky. It's mixed media, and I'm afraid that it may not stick in the end. I do jazz up the photos just a little bit. And then I'm going to come in with the Puffy and the chipboard stickers as well. And then I start looking at it, and I was like, I need something on the bottom. It's very heavily weighted on the top. So I do take a scrap from my layout, or from my collection, and go ahead and put a strip down at the bottom. And that is pretty much going to do it for today's layout. If you want to see these things in real time, please click that join button next to my name and become a member. We have so much fun, and it's where I take your requests and we do videos. So It's my uber super favorite thing to do, and it was just because I wanted, you guys kept, everybody, not you guys, I had so many requests to do specific things that I really wanted to accommodate that, and I was trying to work it into all of my videos, but it actually got to the point where I was messing up, and then I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So I figured this was the easiest way to give all my lovely subbies a way to request what they would like to see and have videos made just for them in real time as much as I possibly can. And that's going to do it for today's layout. I will see you guys tomorrow with another fabulous layout. Until then, have a crafty day. Bye.